Okay, so now that we've got it downloaded, we're going to look specifically at the My Account features and all of the different conveniences that that provides for you. As I mentioned in the last video, you can access your account by either clicking My Account or going to the hamburger menu bar up in that upper right-hand corner. And this is really where you're going to do the nitty-gritty of library business. So the very first thing here is checkouts. So if we click on the checkouts, it's going to pull up everything that you have checked out, both physical library materials and digital materials that you might have gotten via Libby or Overdrive. And it shows you all of their due dates as well. What this will not show you is things that you have checked out using Hoopla. So it's just physical library materials and then Libby and Overdrive materials. So physical library items can actually be renewed. So if I had every single one of my items coming due, I could renew all of them by pressing that green button at the top that says renew all. And I'm not going to do that because it'll do it automatically for me, but any library item that's able to be renewed would be renewed by clicking the renew all button. If I wanted to select just specific items to be renewed, I could press the blue select button and then I could mark which ones that I wanted to try to renew. You can also just click on the item in question and press the green renew button that pops up below that item, and then the system will make an attempt to renew just that item. Now, right below that green renew box is a view item box, and if we click on that, it's going to bring up all of the details about that item. So if I scroll down, you can just kind of see it gives a summary, and it tells you which libraries have this item and whether or not it's checked out, in transit, on hold, etc. All right, so if we go back here, if you look down below all the items that are checked out, you can click on the checkout history button. Now this will bring up your checkout history only if you have your checkout history turned on in your account, which is something that you can do with us at the library. And then below that are any items that are checked out to linked accounts. So I have my husband's account currently linked on here and he does not have anything checked out. So it shows his account and it shows that nothing is checked out on that account. So now let's take a look. If we go back, let's take a look at the hold feature. So this is going to show both in-library materials and digital items through Libby and Overdrive as well. So what we're looking at here are my holds. The ones that say waiting, like the top two, those are going to be ebooks or e-audiobooks. So those are things through Libby and through Overdrive. If it says placed, like it does below The Modern Detective and 100 Cookies here, that means that it's a physical book or item in the library. And then when a hold is available, which none of mine are, instead of saying waiting or placed, it will say available underneath it. And then lastly, if we look down at my last one here, His Truth is Marching On, that one says suspended. And this is just going to save my place in line for my hold on that item, but it won't fulfill until after the chosen suspension date. So if you click on each item, it's going to allow you to do some various things with your hold. You can view the item like we did under our checkout screen. You could also suspend the hold if I decide that I don't have enough time to read that item today or in the coming weeks. I could suspend it until a certain date. And you just choose your date here. So it's like, oh, I think I'll be less busy after Christmas, so I'll choose the day after Christmas, and I'll suspend my hold until then. If you decided that you didn't want an item, you could also cancel your hold. So maybe I've decided that I don't want to read City of Girls, or I was able to get it from a friend or in a different format. I just press the cancel hold button. Are you sure you want to remove this hold? Yes, I am. All right, and now that hold has been canceled and I no longer have a hold on City of Girls. If you ever need to do something with all of your holds, like suspend them all for a couple of weeks or cancel all of them, you can use the green all holds button at the top and then it'll give you your different options. You could also change pickup location if you'd rather pick them up at the Menasha Library or the Oshkosh Library. And otherwise the blue select button next to it will allow you to do all of those same features, but just select a specific item. So from here, if we go back into my account, we can also see the fines. Now you can't pay your fines through the app, but you can see what the totals of your fines are and for which item. All right, so that is everything that I wanted to show you in my account. So I'm gonna press the little home button here in the upper right hand corner to bring us back to our home screen. And hopefully you'll join us for our next video where we will talk about how to search for items using the app.